As a kid, I loved the Pittsburgh Steelers. I was a Bears fan, but I love Pittsburgh.
Welcome back to another Fourth and Family. Go around the room and introduce ourselves before we get started.
You know, you tell us. Me and Deanna
I
both,
just told you.
me and Deanna
Introduce yourself.
both a year older this week than we was last week. I didn't realize our birthdays were so close together. I think I did, but yeah.
Yeah, we just talked about it.
You know what? It's blatant disrespect.
Okay.
This is
All right.
Michael. Good afternoon, good evening, good afternoon, and all of that good stuff. I am Michael, and I am ready to go.
I am DJ, your second resident Steelers fan in the house.
And we have what's the word for it? An influx of Steelers fans. As I'm Quail, and the second Steelers fan. And tonight it's just the three of us. And so we'll quickly go over the Hall of Fame game, and then we'll talk about our teams this past week, and then leading up to our first preseason games. So let's talk about the Hall of Fame game. You guys watch it?
I caught the bare end of it. I seen a little bit of I don't know what that boy name was that was the QB they put in.
Haynes King.
Haynes King, yeah, King. I seen a little bit of him. He looked pretty decent.
Mhm.
But it was probably about the last 3 minutes of the game. So I wish I could have caught the whole thing. It's kind of one of the ones where it's like if you ain't really paying attention, you kind of forget about it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I was one of the ones that was like, oh dang, that happened.
Yeah. I watched the second half. But again, I was watching at it. I kind of watched like maybe the last two series. Mostly that last one, when the guy ran the ball in for a touchdown. So yeah, to say I watched it, I can't say I did. So yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I kind of wish I did because those two teams were the two teams I was curious of what their quarterback option is going to be because you have Arizona who just got rid of Kyler Murray,
Mhm.
and then you have Carolina who's they're like, is this his make it or break a year? With
Bryce Young.
yeah, Bryce Young. So
Mhm.
I was very interested to see how their backup quarterbacks look because like did they even put Jacoby Brissett in? Because I think
No,
that's who they have him listed as their starter.
Mm-mm. He didn't play. They had Carson Beck starting Arizona.
Okay,
Mhm.
so is it gonna be kind of one of the ones where you suck for Archie?
Mhm. Probably.
Okay, all right.
I would think so.
I mean, hey, if that's their goal, they're doing great at it.
I watched. No, I didn't watch it. I like you, Diallo. I watched the last few minutes of the fourth quarter and really just looked at some of the stats and then went back and watched some of the highlights. Um, and what my impression and his preseason first game of the season and all that, but Haynes King can really play, not just throwing the ball or not just running the ball. I mean, because in college that was his bread and butter. It's the last play of the game to run the ball, use his legs, and then like passing was secondary. Um, but he had some nice throws against an NFL level defense. So I think that if Bryce hits one of those plateaus slash valleys that he does, then if King can get healthy again, because he actually got hurt, then he can probably have some competition there.
Yeah, ain't he been in the league for a couple years too?
Who's that?
Haynes King. Or am I
I think he
thinking of
just
a different one?
left. Let's see.
Because I heard them talking about one of those two teams, either it was Carolina or Arizona, how they have a player that's pretty much been in the backup for like a couple years.
Maybe he
No, he just came out.
yeah. He said he played for Georgia Tech in
Mhm.
23 to 25.
Yeah.
And then this year he was undrafted. Okay. So
Oh! I know what it is. It was
You
that
got the
transfer
other
he
one.
drafted.
Yeah. I was just about to say is the other one
They
that
said he came
started the
with two
game.
gloves. Two gloves,
Yeah.
Pickett.
Good old Kenny for you.
Yeah. Oh man.
Anything else that you guys want to add about the game?
yeah, no, I don't think none of us really added too much to it.
Yeah, we didn't. But what about the class? Did you guys watch any of the speeches on Saturday?
No, I caught highlights of it. I heard that what's the name was talking about Pat McAfee holding his balls.
What?
Yeah, after Vinatieri took shots at Pat McAfee. Said that other than his wife, Pat loves holding his balls.
No, Lord, no, I'm about to watch that.
Well, he also took shots at Bill Belichick for not being there. So
Oh yeah.
that's funny.
Oh yeah. But
That
he's
was
not
funny.
Tom. You know,
No, he's not. He's
he's not Tom. He wasn't gonna show off.
not.
Why y'all say he wasn't gonna show up?
Well, because
He's a
Vinatieri
kicker.
was a kicker for New England for a couple years.
Hmm.
Actually helped to win a
Mhm.
couple games because he had some of them game winning kicks for
Right.
New England that I was mad at being a secondary Colts fan living in Indiana. And then I was happy when he came over here and did the same thing for us. So I'm like, okay, cool. I ain't that mad at him no more. But no, New England definitely owes him a couple of thanks and pats on the back.
I've always been, I ain't gonna say infatuated, but intrigued with the relationship that a lot of the players have with each other that you just kind of don't um either you hear about it until you actually see it in motion. Like I was really the Fitzgerald with Randy Moss and Chris Carter. I thought that was amazing to just know that those guys made it in, and this young kid who was just a ball boy,
Mhm.
watching them grow up and watching their
Oh yeah.
work ethic, and he ends up being, a great receiver and being able to then, say, "Hey, I am because of you guys and what you guys taught me." So I just love that. So it's two people, two receivers that I have always just admired their play, their even I put up with some of their antics just because I like them. One of them is Randy Moss. I think Randy Moss was just a freak. Randy Moss killed us, but I love Randy Moss. I just think his game was top notch. There, if you threw it, Randy was gonna get it. I don't care.
Yeah.
And
Let's
then
say
and then the other one is T.O.
Mhm.
I like T.O. T.O. was crazy. T.O. did all the extra stuff he did. I love T.O. So those two guys, and even Chris Carter. I like Chris Carter. So this kind of see that, kind of say full circle with that dynamics, I thought was really special. I like stories like that. It's real
Mhm.
life, but when you see stuff like that, I love that. That to me is very special. So and then for them to be able to just laugh and joke with each other, I think is amazing. I love it.
yeah, it goes to show that outside of football, everyone's just human too. So it's nice to see that side of people too. I'm curious
Mhm.
too. I mean, because you talking about them as well. You look at Megatron too. It's like Megatron's up there on top. Wide receivers and is he already in the Hall of Fame or is he
Mhm.
coming up?
Yes,
Okay,
he
that's
is.
Yeah, a few years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, maybe.
He was
He
first.
got
Okay,
in.
cool.
Hmm.
Yeah. So I mean, and with the selection of this year, I mean, great players. I mean, Luke
Hmm.
Kuechly, Drew Brees, all great players. So I'm not mad at the inductees this year. That's a good selection right there. Definitely all ones who I would draft in my fantasy.
Yeah. But what do you guys think about with with the players that we can kind of relate to, like Larry Fitzgerald, Drew Brees, the guy from Carolina. Those guys we watched.
Hmm.
We kind so those names are kind of like, oh, okay, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. A lot of these guys are getting in first ballot, but then we got some players like Eli that's
Mhm.
still not getting in that we can say we watched and we saw. Eli, do we think Eli is a Hall of Famer? I'll give my answer last, but what do you guys think?
I mean, he did win 2 rings against the GOAT per se. So I mean, they have people in for less. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
They do.
You look like you got something to say, Quail.
Go
Not,
ahead, Quinn.
not, not really. I don't think that he's a Hall of Famer, and because he couldn't do it during the regular season. You know, like no, don't do that. He couldn't do it during the regular season. He won 2 rings, but how often did he get to the playoffs? Right? Like you have to be in a upper echelon, and I don't think that Eli Manning did that for his teams.
Drew Brees only won one Super Bowl.
But
Right.
Drew Brees is what? One of the most accurate passers, correct?
You asking me? I don't know.
Well, yes, he is. That's what I'm
Okay.
saying. He elevated teams, whereas Eli, you have all of the different memes from, after he gets up from a sack, right? And that's really his biggest, outside of the 2 rings. That's his biggest achievement is the memes,
I
right?
mean, yeah. Who all has it been mean nowadays?
No.
They can't.
My point isn't just about the memes. My point is that Eli didn't raise the level for his Giants teams.
I'm just looking at some stats.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same here. Same here.
So Drew Brees, career games, Drew Brees played 287, Eli played 236. Completion rate, Drew Brees 67.7, Eli 60.3. Passing yards, 80,000 to 57,000. Touchdowns, 571 to 366. Interceptions, Drew Brees 243, Eli 244. Passer rating 98, I'm sorry. 98.7 for Drew, Eli 84.1. So, I don't know. I think well, first, I think he is a Hall of Famer. I believe he is a Hall of Famer because we put so much. So here's the deal: we can't pick and choose when we want to immortalize people for winning championships
Okay.
because you tell people you win championships that sets your bar a little bit higher, even if you kind of got some subpar or just average. You win Super Bowls, you win championships, you should be. And so I think sometimes the line gets moved when you talking about certain people. And I think
Mm-hmm.
Eli is just one of the Eli was not um a household name really. Or if he was he was Eli Payton's brother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
He was
and I think that was his downfall. He was overshadowed
yes.
by his
Yes.
brother's accomplishments.
And so I think Eli gets a bad rap. I liked Eli. I liked his game. He was not your turn on the game. and see the scoreboard lit up Eli. But
Mhm.
Eli, when you played the Giants, you had to be prepared. Eli won games. Eli won he won Super Bowls, and sure, the Super Bowls weren't blowouts, but with the ball in his hand at the end of those two Super Bowls against the dynasty of Tom Brady and Bill Belichick, he took them down all the way to the end, made them scratch their head and made them go home sad. So I I I like if we're gonna throw stats in there with probably a whole bunch of more folks should be in there or not be in there. But I
Very
believe
true.
if they called me on and said, Michael, it's all up to you. What do you think about Eli? I say Eli should be in. So and maybe not a first ballot, maybe sure. We can kind of hold them a little bit different if we're gonna look at stats. But by the second or third ballot, yeah, I think Eli should be in. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm voting for Eli.
I agree. I definitely agree. Eli definitely should be in there.
Mhm.
Mm.
Okay.
Well, that'll lead me into another question that I have. Um, do you see any Hall of Famers on your team currently? Either one of you, and obviously
Yeah,
not Aaron Rodgers because he doesn't count for me.
I was
He
gonna
don't
go on
count,
the
and
defensive.
nobody's very complete.
I was gonna go on the defensive side. I definitely say TJ is definitely gonna be a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Okay.
Um, you got guys like Cam Hayward,
Mhm.
Hall of Famer. Even on the well, granted I wouldn't say none of the ones on the offensive side, but that's currently playing right now. Nothing wrong with him. I mean, granted, technically no.
Yeah.
Metcalf would be a Hall of Famer. Depending
Hey,
on
Calf.
Metcalf, yeah. I mean, look, get a ringer, he's definitely gonna be in the Hall of Fame.
Mhm.
If he gets a ring, he's definitely gonna be in the Hall of Fame top.
Okay.
Again, probably in the same conversation like Eli, probably not first ballot, but he's down the line gonna get down there.
Okay. I think my team is too young. I'm
Mhm.
sorry. I don't. I mean, we've rebuilt in the last 2 or 3 years, 4 years. So I think a lot, and we don't have a lot. We don't have any veterans that have. I mean, we got Martez Sweat, but we don't have any real substance as far as veteran leadership that I can say, oh, that this or that player. So I can't say anybody right now. So yeah.
Well, hell, speaking of that, I got a question. So do you think consistency has a play in it? Like, do you see more players who hop from team to team being in the conversation of Hall of Famers, or would you say a player who's been, at the top of one team for so long, is a better conversation than that?
I think it would depend.
Yeah. I think
Like,
it depends. Okay, go ahead, Quill.
no, you good.
I think it more depends on the player, the reason, because the game is so much different now. Where if you kind of look at DJ Moore, they didn't really move DJ because of his ability. They moved him because of money.
Mhm.
And so sometimes players move because of they just a product of the game, a casualty of the game rather. And so, but do when they move, are they moving with still that same consistency?
Mhm.
So we could easily use your argument with DJ. Um, um, has he maintained what he started in Seattle in DK, not DJ?
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
that's you, man.
um, is he able to maintain that same um dominance in Pittsburgh? And if you can stay consistent even though you move around, either because of, whatever, you won't because of money or whatever, and you can still stay consistent, I say yeah.
Mhm.
I don't think you need to be on one team to make the Hall of Fame because
Right.
the league is too long now. It's too wide open. When I was younger, it wasn't 32 teams when I was a kid watching football. So the options to move around were smaller. Either you was gonna stay with your team, or you didn't have, you lost your job. You got booted out the league. So I think it's just opinions.
Well, because like the one notable person that comes to my head when it comes to moving to multiple teams is someone like Tyreek Hill.
Mm.
I mean, Tyreek Hill was dominant in Kansas City, but then he moved to Miami, and it's like so. Like, does that him diminishing like that change the talk of him being in the Hall of Fame if he would have
Well,
stayed in Kansas City the whole time?
I would say, yeah. I mean, if you
Mhm.
decline, then I mean your numbers decline. So
Or
yeah, if
or
your numbers,
I said, or in another case too, you got who just went to where did he go to? Washington.
It's Debo. You talking about
Uh,
Debo?
no, Cardi
Or you
B's
talking about
boyfriend.
you said Cardi B
Diggs?
boyfriend.
Stephon Diggs.
Yeah, Stephon Diggs. Yeah.
Mhm. But see, okay, so is Stefan Hall of Fame material? I don't think so.
Mhm.
I don't think so.
No.
Great player, top 10, right, of the league now. Sure, I give you top 10, but he hasn't done anything Hall of Fame worthy. I would say no.
Mhm.
So yeah, I think it just depends, and it doesn't even have to be because of no Super Bowls. But I just don't think his body of work is Hall of Fame numbers. He's good conversation numbers, sure. You gonna always after he retires in them 5 years, you'll be able to make an argument, but it'll probably fall on deaf ears. Some of
Right.
them.
And like back to what you said that with the consistency is of production because you look at Larry Fitzgerald, who has more tackles as a receiver than drops in his career. And then I don't know the full numbers, but Mike Evans with the Bucks, he has 6 or 7 seasons in a row with 1,000+ yards. I don't think he made it this past season, but he was injured. But when you can do those kind of things for so many years, year after year, that's what really gets you, knocking at the door.
Hmm. Yeah, because you can even look at excuse me, if we're gonna use the Eli conversation, we could even now bring that back to Dan Marino in
Hmm.
the Hall of Fame. Didn't win a Super Bowl. We got to one Super
Right.
Bowl. Didn't win a Super Bowl. But his play was consistent and it was consistently elevated. It was
Hmm.
never it never plateaued, maybe,
Right.
last few years, but he was always when you played Miami, you knew you had to go through Dan Marino, and that was going to be some tough games, and he was going to put up some numbers, and he was going to make you, pay the price. So again, it's about consistency and about elevating and staying at a high level.
Well, I mean, even if you go down to that route too, like you got Joe Namath in the Hall of Fame.
Hmm.
Was Joe Namath a better quarterback than Eli?
Well, let's compare their numbers.
Joe
Bona.
Namath's numbers was definitely
But back then they didn't play as long either, though.
They did.
uh, Terry Bradshaw numbers is
Yeah.
not as good as Eli's, and I hate to say that. Kurt Warner, Troy Aikman, Steve Young,
But you naming Super Bowl winning quarterbacks. Oh, you did say that.
yeah,
My bad.
John Elway. Like Eli was 117 and 117 with a 501 percentage. She had 57,000 yards. I'm sorry, 57. Yeah, 57,000 yards, 66 touchdowns, and 244. But then you got John Elway, who has 51,300 touchdowns and 226 interceptions. almost similar numbers, but John Elway's in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, so kind of like what you was saying too, though. But so Joe Namath regular season record is 62, 62 and 63 and 4. Right?
Hmm.
He won one Super Bowl, um, 5-time Pro Bowl selection. Numbers are definitely way considerably. There's nothing even close to Eli's numbers. Um, but that was a different era. He got in
Mhm.
'85. You know, these numbers today wouldn't get him in the Hall of Fame. His wouldn't.
Wouldn't even come into a
He,
conversation.
I was gonna say because look, you give me a decent little offensive line, I can get you. How many touchdowns? No, I can't get that many. You know what I'm saying? I can get you. I can get you about 15. You get me close to the 5. So it just depends. But these numbers don't get Joe Namath in 2026. No, in '85 maybe so. Because when did he retire? When did Joe Namath retire? He retired in '78.
Okay.
Yeah. So
So is he not a first ballot?
was he a first ballot? I don't know. Was Joe Namath the first ballot Hall of Famer? Was Joe Namath a
Yeah.
first ballot Hall of Fame inductee?
Okay.
Nope, he was not. He was eligible in '82, but he didn't get in till '85.
Okay. So I see that going almost like the same route as Eli.
Hmm. And Eli's gonna get in. Eli's gonna get in. Yes.
Now, I will say one who is going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer who's being eligible next year, P. and Roethlisberger.
Wait, say it again.
Big Ben Roethlisberger.
Okay.
That's definitely going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer right there.
And
Yep.
so why?
I mean,
Because you're gonna answer your own question. Because
Consistency.
because it's body of work. I
Mhm.
agree. I am not a Steeler fan, but I like talent. The guy was good. When you played the Steelers, you're like, oh God, being gonna kill us. So yeah, consistent. Super Bowl winning quarterback.
Mhm.
So yeah, if he don't, but again, we can't put the championships in the conversation
I agree.
only, but
Hmm.
his body of work, man, that's why I say eventually Eli will get in, just because you can't win championships without winning. You can't win
Yeah.
Super Bowls without winning games. Maybe
Hmm.
you didn't win the big games all the time, and maybe you lost to the Cowboys all the time or whatever. But the man won 2 Super Bowls. They had winning seasons, so you got to just kind of look at that.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
But I'm
Hey, so
excited for your being Roethlisberger, whatever his name is.
Roethlisberger.
Who is Roethlisberger?
I don't know. It's your guy, whatever his name is.
Roethlisberger. Yeah. Um,
Rawsenburgers.
that sounds like a fast food chain, man. I don't know. Wait, I'm getting hungry over here.
So
But, Gronkowski's up too. You think Belichick's gonna show up for that one?
who?
Gronkowski?
Mm, next year,
Yeah.
maybe. Maybe.
Well,
I,
maybe he picks and chooses his match.
I think he's still close with Tom, and I don't think that from the reports, I don't think that Tom and Bill are, back close like that. So maybe not.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see. So How do you think the Bears season opener is gonna look for you, sir?
Season opener
Yes,
or the preseason opener?
preseason opener.
Ah man, I don't know. All my players on the sideline. I saw a thing that while we was at the restaurant, everything was red. I was like, Lord, why are they still practicing? They beating up each other. I don't even know. My receivers is going down. Let me see, where did I see that? I don't know. I don't even know.
Cause who they play the first week of the preseason?
I think it's Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. What did I look up? Bears preseason. Nope.
Yeah, you are right. They play Cleveland at 1 o'clock on the 15th.
That's when, Saturday?
Mm-hmm.
Sunday,
Sunday?
not Saturday. You're right.
Trying to see. Yeah, Luther down with a groin injury, and that's never good. We got another, the Zion Thomas, the rookie receiver. That's not good. He got a knee injury. Cam Lewis, safety. That's definitely not good. He got a lower leg, Martez Sweat, and Braxton Jones. Uh, they got some minor stuff going on. Then of course Kobe, Jalen Jones. Yeah, yeah. You just want me to keep reading? We just a man. We just a hospital on wheels. But
Those gonna be probably one of the
Oh,
ones where they
well.
just let the second and third strings try to see what they look
man,
like in the real game action.
I get we gonna find out what they say, next man up. So I mean, so that kind of brings me to this question then. What are you guys? How do you guys feel about um when your teams play? Because we're supposed to have some scrimmages, but they don't call them scrimmages. What do they call them?
They call
Joint
them
Joint,
practices.
yeah,
joint
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 practices.
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 There you go.
How do y'all feel about joint practices?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like them. I don't like them. I get it. You hitting the same person with the same colored jersey, blah 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 blah. I get all of that. That's what practice is.
Yeah.
That's why you practice and then you play a game. We ain't got to change practice. We ain't got to practice against somebody with a different jersey. We just don't. Because now you get two chances to hit me, or you
Mm-hmm.
get, and they say, hey guys, go light. But you got to remember, these are some guys that's kind of lower down on the totem pole. This is how they're trying to feed their families. And
Mm-hmm.
they gotta come out here and they gotta make a name for themselves, and they gotta put some film on the out there for these coaches. And so wherever that is, if it's in practice or if it's in, of course, in the preseason games, but now you're just giving these guys extra shots and extra licks at your players.
Yeah, yeah,
So I just don't like it, because then when if me and you on the same team and we practicing, I'm still gonna go hard, but I'm not gonna hit you as hard. You my teammate. Yeah, I gotta make a name for myself. Yeah, but yeah, I may have to give you a couple good licks, but I'm not trying to go out and just flying through people and just trying to, so long story short, I do not like joint practices. I do not. I do not. I am not a fan of them. I think it's crazy, and I don't see the benefit in it. I'm a
yeah. Because a
fan.
lot,
I'm on the sideline. I ain't never been in an NFL game. So as a fan, I don't like to see it.
yeah, because a lot of teams got to cut a lot of people come the start of the season
Mm-hmm.
to get that roster down to 50. Was it 53?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if I'm on the bubble, I want to make sure you gonna remember my name.
Mhm.
And the other thing to go with what you said is that if you one of those bubble guys, you can't hurt the moneymaker.
Mhm.
When it's just y'all. but you know, not go get them, not bound to gate, but
I
you
mean,
know,
but it's one of the ones
Yeah.
where it's like, if I'm a bubble guy and you got me against the number one person, oh, I'm gonna try to show out and show up,
Mm-hmm.
regardless of what you done told me. Because in
right.
my head, I might not be in this team next year
Mm-hmm.
or
Next
this
week.
coming season.
Right.
I want to make sure that another scout is out there looking like, oh, hold on, wait, he did pretty well against that person who we suck against. I might want to have him on my team.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm just not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of it at all. So it is what it is. They're gonna do it, but I don't like it. I don't like it.
I think they're gonna start having
Let's see.
people playing those little balls in practice.
I saw a video of some kids. They were kids, but they were playing. They had on the whole pads, and the quarterback dropped back, threw a out to a tight end coming across the middle, called it. He was running, and then the guy pulled a flag. They were playing tag. They had on the whole pads and helmet, but they were playing flag football. And then somebody said, then of course one of those things cut to the person that was showing it. I know you lying. I know you lying. So,
They're gonna start doing practices.
Yeah.
yeah, now you doing something like that.
Hmm.
I say, listen, if you can play flag football, you can play tackle because you can, man, it's hard getting that flag. Mm-mm. That flag ain't no joke. That flag will make you look bad. And all you doing is this because you can't guard it. So you just
Okay.
all just hip.
Moving them hips.
Yep.
Hips don't lie.
Hips don't lie. You can't get that flag, boy. You can get the flag, you can play football. Mm-mm. So I love it.
Well, who's one player that you're looking forward to watch during your first preseason game?
If Caleb plays, I want to. I would love to see our first string play one series. I
Mhm.
just believe one series each game. I don't even care about that third game. Talking about they're gonna go the whole first half. I don't need to see nobody the whole first half. Give me one, maybe two series.
Mhm.
Even if they three and outs, just fix that. But I'm excited to see Caleb. I'm excited to see Caleb. Um, um, what I want to see is his level of comfort,
Mhm.
his level of command, his level of consistency. You know, I stuff happens. Yeah, you're gonna get some three and outs, but I want to see, can we go down the field, even if we don't score? Can we go down? Can we get a drive where we got two or three first downs? You know, we got some good passes. O line is we running the ball. You know, just something where I can say, okay, they
Everything
being
clicking.
consistent. Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because the season, man, the season starts, and when it's go time, it's go time.
Right.
Where they used to have 4 games, they only got 3. So, and really, that first game, you really are. If you get your first string, you're gonna get them for one series.
Mhm.
That's just it. Second game, you might get them a little bit longer. The third game, they usually try to play them the whole first half, but sometimes they don't. So I'm excited to see Caleb and my offense, but more Caleb. What about y'all?
I mean, I'm interested to see what that the wide receiver room will look like between some of the up and comers and some of the people who's you know they just picked up this year. See where the chips gonna fall on that situation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, agreed. And unlike you, I do want them to put some points on the board. I don't want to just see them move the ball. Um, Bringing in an offensive minded coach, I want the offense to start to really move like an NFL offense. I don't want to just nickel and dime it. I want them to use the middle of the field. I want them to throw intermediate routes and score touchdowns. So that's what I'm expecting if the
So do you want to
first
see?
stringers.
Do you want to see Ron do that?
I mean, he can. it'll help the other guys. Like DJ said, Michael Pittman, who just came in, and Jeremy Bernard, the rookie, and Roman Wilson, who didn't really play much, to get passes from the quarterback, your starter quarterback. So I would be fine if he did, but
Who is your
he's
backup?
41. Mason.
They have Mason. I think is the number 2, and then
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I say I'm interested to see how that's gonna hook up too with them bringing in Pittman and then Rico Dottle, seeing how all of the new pieces interact with each other, because if you bring them in and they don't really mesh well, then you got to go back to the drawing board and reevaluate the team and see how everyone's going to be positioned. Because granted, it's still preseason, but preseason gives you a preview of what the regular season is going to look like. And if it's struggle all the way until the third preseason game, it ain't going to be looking good for me during the regular season.
Okay. Okay. Cool. What else we got? Good answers. Good answers.
Let's see.
Now, I will say that's going to be one preseason game to watch, because it's the return of Rodgers and Mike to Green Bay.
Yeah.
So are they playing a preseason game?
Yeah, Green Bay and Pittsburgh are playing against each other, and I'm pretty sure it's in Lambeau.
Let's see. I thought it was in Pittsburgh.
No, that's sorry, it is in Acrisure Stadium.
Heinz Field.
What's the name of y'all stadium?
Acrisure Stadium.
Heinz Field.
We will forever know it as Heinz Field, yes. But it's called Acrisure Stadium. That's who pays the lights in that mug.
Did I ever tell y'all my Pittsburgh story?
No, go ahead, tell it.
So my Pittsburgh story is this. As a kid, I loved the Pittsburgh Steelers. I was a Bears fan, but I loved Pittsburgh. Watched them, rooted for them. Super Bowl, Leon Swan going through the air, climbing in the air. John Stallworth. You see how I'm dropping names? I know them. I loved them. I rooted for them. All the way up until 1990, probably 3 or 4, when they played the Cowboys in the Super Bowl. What year did they play Cowboys in the Super Bowl in the 90s? Early 90s.
94?
Was it 94? What was the score of that Super Bowl?
96.
Was it 96?
27-17.
Was it 96?
They played 96, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't play no time before that? In the 90s? Between 92 and 96, they didn't play no other time?
94, they did play 94 as well.
Who did they play? The Cowboys?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who won? The Cowboys?
Yeah.
No, 94 was the Bills.
No, 94. Cowboys defeated Steelers, and nope. Yeah. No, that's regular season opener. No, you're right.
Hey, I wasn't born during this time, so you're gonna have to tell me.
So
I was in the womb.
Okay, so I'm trying to remember because I'm trying to remember where we lived, but I was rooting for the Cowboys. I mean, the Steelers. That's my team. I go Steelers, go. And y'all little quarterback, I want to say his name was Neil O'Donnell.
Yeah.
I watched that game. He played like hot garbage. And I said to myself, I think he threw this game. He threw that interception right to that dude. I said, you know what? He threw this game. I'm done with them. He hurt my face. So you know what? I'm gonna be like this. I don't have nothing against the Steelers. I just don't root for them no more because that man, I think he threw that game. I really do. So and here's my disclaimer. I'm gonna put it out there. I don't have nothing against the Steelers. I really don't. I don't root for them, but I don't like them.
Yeah, so it was.
No, I don't root against them. I don't root for them. I don't root against them. They that man put a bad taste in my mouth. I just think he threw that Super Bowl. We're gonna have to watch the footage, like James want us to do. I mean, like, let's watch that pass. He threw that ball right to that man. That doggone receiver was still running the route. And that boy threw that ball right to that man. He ran back for a touchdown. And I remember standing there saying, nah, he threw this game. Because he threw like 2 interceptions in a row. Joe did. So
Yeah,
I'll
so
put
that
that
was the '95 season.
Mhm.
Yeah. They lost to the Cowboys,
Mm-hmm.
27-17.
Yup. And the last 17 points, what was the score in the third quarter?
I'll tell you. The third quarter, it was 20-7.
20-7.
In the third quarter, yeah, it was 20-7.
What was so the Cowboys had scored?
So, so coming into halftime, it was 13-7.
7.
Going
Who
into
was winning?
The Cowboys.
Dallas.
Okay, 13-7.
Yeah, and then Cowboys scored in the third quarter, and then Cowboys scored once in the fourth quarter, but then Pittsburgh scored a touchdown and a field goal in the fourth. That's what gave it the 27-17.
Well, that 27-17. Yeah, that 17. It was 20. So it was 21-17. 20-17. Yeah, he threw that interception. That's what did it. That's what did it. When he threw that in, he threw another one. And see how many interceptions he threw in that game. Neil O'Donnell. I ain't gonna forget because he didn't even play with the doggone Steelers at first. I don't know what team he was on. He was on the Jets or something.
He threw 3
Yup.
interceptions.
I told you. And one of them was a pick six. He might have threw 2 pick sixes. Now, I know he threw one because that boy ran by. He was running so by himself. He didn't want nobody on the screen but him and the sideline. Well, nobody on the screen. The referee wasn't even on the screen. The referee was still back there. He was running by himself. Look it up. You can Google it. I'm telling you. So ever since then, I said, that man threw that man threw that game. I don't care what you say. That third interception, what did it? That man ran that touchdown back. It was a wrap then. I said, Lord have mercy. Because they had kind of came back. Yeah. Yeah. They had, because they were, and then they had the ball. And I was like, okay, here we go. And then he threw that. I said, oh, yeah, he threw this game. Sure did. I'll never forget it. So there's my disclaimer. I don't got nothing against the Steelers. It ain't nothing personal because we don't even play each other. You know, it ain't, it's like, why do you not like the Steelers? I don't have no argument. I don't. I don't have nothing against no AFC team. That's not, they don't phase me. But nope.
Yeah, but it was like 4 minutes remaining when it was second down when he was intercepted, and he ran it to the 33-yard to the returned it to the Steelers 6 yards. Yeah, from the 33 all the way to the 6-yard line.
Oh, so he didn't run a touchdown?
No, he didn't run it into a touchdown, but that gave him pretty much
the game. Yeah. Yep, told you. Because they must have scored after that. Because the Steelers was coming back because we was like, because this is the Super Bowl. So you like this. And then he went, boom, I went, he threw this game. So yeah, that's my disclaimer. Make them one of them reels. I was a Steelers fan. I liked the Steelers. All four of them Super Bowls, I was right there. I was like, I had the Sports Illustrated with Terry Bradshaw on there with the terrible time. I'm telling you, I was there. I promise you, I wouldn't lie to you. When that man threw that interception, I was done. What team did he come from? Neil O'Donnell. Was
It's the
it the
first time
Jets?
I've ever heard you say that.
That's the truth. You could. I'm telling you, stats.
All my life. All
You,
my life.
so you believe me? Because I'm telling you, all this stuff that happened. I promise you.
Let's see.
Because he wasn't on that team. They picked him up. I don't know who their quarterback was before that.
It was him. He was drafted by the Steelers.
Neil O'Donnell.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And then he went to the Jets.
Oh, okay. I knew it was the Jets was in. I knew something had to do with the Jets. Yeah. So okay. So there you go. So good luck, guys. We more related than y'all thought. And I've always been a Bears fan. That's all, because that's all we could watch anyway
Mm-hmm.
growing up. Because I was got. Oh, I said really all that to say. Y'all said that's all y'all know is Heinz Field, but all I know is
Three Rivers.
Three River Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. I remember. I remember Cincinnati. No, I think they played in Cincinnati though. Cincinnati played. Who? No, Cincinnati was playing Houston in that cold game when they went to the Super Bowl against San Francisco. Cincinnati, they lost though. But yeah, I've been watching football since I was itty bitty. So yeah, and all I know is Three Rivers on that.
6 decades.
On that. Wow. Wow.
It's almost.
Well, almost. I wasn't watching football for 10 of them. So I was a
Well,
10-year-old. Well, that's not true because I remember when Walter Payton was playing in the late 70s. So, anyway, well, I'm old. Did y'all, this how you know you old. Watch this. And folks do this. Yeah, I remember when you take it. So now they didn't went back to that place. They ain't here no more. They not right here. Like I'm back there. Yeah, I remember back in 19, I think it was 85 when that man threw that interception. Yeah, I'm old. Ah, God, take me away. All right, what else we got? That it? Yeah.
me too.
Oh, we was talking about who we want excited to see in the preseason.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'm a Bears fan for life, but I liked the Steelers. I did. I really did. I did.
All
Thank
my
you,
life.
thank you, Neil O'Donnell. Thank you for nothing. Thank you for ruining my faith in football. And I sure said you threw that Super Bowl, you low down, dirty. Did I have some money on that game? No, I don't bet no money. But yeah.
I think that's hilarious too because the whole season is when he left.
Yeah,
It is.
he stunk it up. If y'all want to watch something, watch that Super Bowl. That'll make you question your fanship. All right, so what else we get?
So, is there any other preseason games that you're interested in watching?
Not specifically. I'm just watching football.
Just ready to see somebody get hit. No, I
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah.
Because really, I don't watch. I watch at preseason because I just know there's a lot of guys. It's just trying to make the teams, and
Mhm.
so I'll watch a lot of highlights, but I don't really
Yeah.
watch a lot of the games.
I like watching it just to see who's my second and third string I'm gonna pick up in my fantasy.
Yeah,
Because like other than
Hmm.
that, you really like, especially if your main person get injured. Like, all right, dang, who I need to pick up? And I don't know, this person any halfway decent or something like that. I don't know.
yeah. Mhm. Okay.
But it's gonna be interesting to see, like I said, how the dynamics of some of these teams is going to happen. You know, a lot of new players, a new positions change. So it's like, who's gonna win out come the start of season for that position.
So kind of what Diallo said. I don't watch. The only thing I look for practice is make sure nobody got hurt. But the kid from Texas A&M that caught the touchdown against the Packers and that touchdown against the Chiefs in the last preseason game, Walker. So I kind of do watch those last games just to kind of see, hey, who are my third stringers? Who are my guys that I'm like, hey, let's keep him because that guy made the team and I was rooting for him. So I kind of do maybe by that second game. The first game, really no. But by that second game and definitely that third game, I'm kind of seeing who do I want, who could potentially still be on the team. So yeah, I look forward to that. So Jay, you better come on.
Yep.
We don't
Anybody for you, DJ?
Like I said, I haven't really been paying too much attention. I've been hearing a little bits about it, you know, through other social medias and stuff like that. So I really haven't fully in depth looked into it just yet. So
I sure hope Aaron Rodgers is going and retire, and I hope y'all don't win and he decide to stick around and make people hate him even more.
I mean, he said that this is his curtain call.
Yeah, you can put that first.
Well,
You want to put something first? Put that first.
no, I like what I'm gonna put first.
Okay.
One of my bubble guys is Caleb Johnson. And that might be a little controversial because he's just in his second year, but he didn't really get to play like at all. And then they brought in Rico Dowdle behind Jalen Warren. So I don't know if he's going to be given that opportunity. So I'm hoping that during this preseason that he can really show what he can do and, you know, why he was drafted.
Who'd you say again?
Caleb Johnson.
All right, so we're going to end today's segment with a little NFL trivia. We got this from a gal from Facebook, so we're not trying to steal his questions, but I just like him. So we're just going to use some of his stuff, sports craziness from Facebook, and just have a little fun for a few minutes. So JR is going to pull them up, and we're going to just kind of have a little fun for a few minutes.
All right, here we go.
Do you think you know a lot about the NFL? Let's put it to the test. Which team's colors are brown and orange?
The Bears. No, I'm just I'm sorry, that's blue and orange. Cleveland.
Cleveland Browns.
Cleveland Browns. Does he give the answers?
He does.
Okay.
Which team's colors are brown and orange? That's the Cleveland Browns. I'm going to ask 10 questions about the NFL. Each one is going to get harder as I go. The second question is, which quarterback has the most career playoff wins? Which quarterback has the most career playoff wins?
Say Mr. Discount Double Check.
Oh,
What?
Aaron Rodgers?
no, that one.
I'm gonna say Tom Brady.
Yeah, it's got to be Tom.
There's got to be Tom, but I feel
I
like
always want to go with Tom.
I mean he's got the most.
He got 7.
He got 7 Super Bowls.
I want to always go with Tom, but yeah.
Statistically, it got to be him.
Statistically, yes. Let's say Tom Brady.
So, yeah. All right, let's see.
That's Tom Brady. Third question, which team drafted Jamar Chase? Which team drafted Jamar Chase?
Cincinnati.
That was a wish of a draft pick.
Oh,
Really?
Jamar
Chase. He's a monster.
Can't even win a Super Bowl.
Okay. Hey, I ain't got no skin in the game. I'm out. Cincinnati.
Cincinnati Bengals.
The Bengals.
That was the Cincinnati Bengals. Fourth question is, who won Defensive Player of the Year in 2021? Who won Defensive Player of the Year in 2021?
I want to say TJ, but I don't know if he was in the league yet.
He was in the league, but I don't know if he won it that year. I think he should have won it that year.
Because so the three,
He did win it that year.
TJ, you got what's the name over at Cleveland, and then
Oh no, he's not in Cleveland no more.
well, yeah, well, granted, I was about to say the other one in the Rams.
In LA.
Yeah,
I was thinking either Aaron Donald.
It might have been Aaron Donald. Because when did they
Right.
win the Super Bowl? They
it
won it in
was
22.
21. I thought.
It might have been the 21 year and 22
And then
is when the
22,
Super
then-
Bowl.
When did that y'all guy do that sack thing?
That's what I'm
That's
trying to.
TJ Watt.
Yeah, when
What,
year
no, I
was
think that was 23. I think that
But
was
I don't think
23.
did he win Defensive Player of the Year that year?
Yeah, when he tied it,
Mhm.
and he should have broke it. He should have broke it.
So,
I feel like it's Aaron Donald though.
What year? 21?
yeah. You ain't cheating, are you?
No, I ain't cheating. I'm gonna stay with my guy.
You sticking with your Steelers? I'm gonna go with the Steeler guy.
I'm gonna go with TJ.
I think it was Aaron Donald.
I'm gonna go with Aaron Donald too.
Like I said, Donald, TJ, or the person who hits people over the head with a helmet.
Yeah,
Oh, Miles Garrett.
yeah.
No,
I think it
Max
was Miles.
So I'm gonna say
No, I don't think Max has one.
I thought. Oh no, Miles is the one that hit the guy. I'm thinking Max
Yeah.
Crosby because he do it.
I'm gonna go with Miles too.
I'm gonna go with Aaron
Does
Donald.
does Miles have more than one Defensive Player of the Year? This was the second one that he won last year.
Yes.
I thought this
I
was his
think.
first
All right, so what we got?
one.
I'm
Let's
going with
find
Aaron
out.
Donald.
Yeah, me too.
Quail, who you got?
Miles Garrett.
And Diallo? Huh?
number 9.
Yep.
All right, say it one more
TJ.
time.
TJ.
All right, here we go.
TJ Watt. All right.
That was TJ Watt. This
Oh,
question is NFL record.
oh man.
Okay.
All right.
I am curious of how many that Miles Garrett does have now.
He does have 2.
Mm.
He won it in 23 and then last year.
All right, now, no cheating, y'all.
No, I looked it up after. I looked
Okay.
it up after.
All right, James, hit it.
Question is, which player holds the NFL record for the longest field goal in NFL history? Which player holds the NFL record for the longest field goal in NFL history?
All right,
That's
so
that's Little from
yeah,
if
Arkansas.
No, because it was during the preseason. Don't count.
well no,
Uh-uh.
no
It
he
don't
hit
count in the
he hit a
preseason.
long one
Yeah.
in the season.
Yup.
I don't know if
Because he was from Arkansas. That's who I'm
well,
going with.
he hit the 70-yarder in preseason. That one don't count, but I'm pretty sure
He was like 60, 63 or 64 yards.
he broke what's the who used to be in Baltimore. He broke his record.
Tucker.
Tucker.
Yeah, because Tucker
Yeah.
had the record.
I'm
That's
going
not
with
it no more.
it's Little.
Yeah, I'm going with Little
Me too.
from Jacksonville.
You going with who?
The consensus. So wherever.
Yeah. That's one I literally have no idea.
Me and Quail there.
It's Little. Yeah, it's Little.
All right, let's find out.
That was Cam Little.
Yeah.
Sixth question is, which team drafted Derrick Henry?
Hmm.
Which team drafted Derrick Henry?
Tennessee.
He started
Yeah.
Tennessee?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Tennessee.
Tennessee Titans.
That was the Tennessee Titans. Seventh question, which Hall of Fame defensive end was nicknamed Too Tall? Which Hall of Fame defensive end was nicknamed Too Tall?
I'm going to sit back and watch y'all faces. Y'all. Now I'm old. Nobody knows this. James,
Give us a decade.
James, you don't know
No.
it. No, so y'all have no
I
clue.
love,
Give us a
It's not
decade.
Richard Den, is it?
You did not say Richard Dent. That wasn't
I
Richard Dent.
don't know.
Give us a decade. What?
It's got to be that 80s.
80s, late 70s, early 80s. Y'all don't know it. You don't know. Ed Too Tall Jones.
Mhm.
Oh, well, it's in his name.
Yeah.
Well, they call him, but yeah, that's who it is. Play for the Cowboys.
That was a Roger Staubach period, wasn't it?
Yeah, maybe so.
60
That was
years
Ed
and
Jones.
6 decades.
Yeah.
8th question. Which quarterback won Super Bowl 37 in 2003? Which quarterback won Super Bowl 37 in 2003?
2003.
But then,
2003. Was that a Tom Brady Super Bowl?
yeah, the might have been the Eli Super Bowl.
Who,
It might have been Eli.
yeah. No. It wasn't Eli.
03 seems because Eli was drafted around that time,
who
wasn't
was
Yes.
that?
Yes.
It wasn't Eli. Who
Mm-mm.
was it? Because I always reference to where we lived at the time. I remember watching the Super Bowl down in the room. I think it was when they lost to the Rams.
Kurt Warner?
Mm-mm.
There we go.
But
Wait.
Kurt Warner, they didn't win the Super Bowl, did they?
Mhm.
The Rams?
Yeah.
Who did they beat? Oh, Tennessee. No, the Rams beat Tennessee.
Okay, I don't care who they beat. It was Kurt Warner. Kurt Warner.
Kurt Warner won. Yeah.
Him and Vince. What's the man name? The coach.
Vince Young.
No.
Vince Young was the.
No, the coach. Dick Vermeil.
Oh, yeah.
It's Kurt Warner. Final answer.
Okay.
That was Brad Johnson.
Tampa Bay.
That's the other answer.
That was when Warren Sapp and them won it.
That's the other answer. No, he won.
That was the other answer.
I'm like, that didn't feel right because I know the Rams played in 2000, and I didn't remember that.
We're going to look that up later on.
Yeah.
All right, hit it.
9th question. Which player was MVP of Super Bowl 28 in 1994? Which player was MVP of Super Bowl 28 in 1994?
1994. Did we just get done talking about that?
We were talking about the.
No, we talked about 96 because that's
Yeah,
when
we
the
did.
Steelers and
90
Cowboys played.
Yeah.
Who did the
Right.
Cowboys play in 94?
The Bills.
So
That was the last year of the Bills run. But
was that
they
a
played the
year that
Cowboys.
the losing team won MVP?
Oh,
Was
94.
that Emmitt Smith's year?
So it would have been if it was if
I think you might be right, James. Because that's who won. Because we looked it up.
We did.
Yeah. I think that was Emmitt Smith's year.
Yeah.
the Cowboys never lost a Super Bowl when they
They
went on them runs.
They did it.
No.
So who won the MVP?
Emmitt Smith.
He ain't no quarterback.
He didn't
Yes,
say
sir.
quarterback. He said player.
Yes, he did.
No, he said player.
He said player.
So y'all think it's Emmitt Smith?
I feel like it's got to be.
I'm gonna go with James.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So y'all saying it's from the Cowboys?
Yeah,
because
they
they won
won
the Super Bowl that year.
Won the Super Bowl.
Okay, well we're gonna go with Emmitt Smith. I thought it was Troy Aikman.
That's what I was going back and forth too. Was I know Emmett won one of those, and was it in '94?
If it was that one where that we just talked about, I'm gonna go with Troy Aikman.
Yeah, 96. I think was Troy Aikman.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so James, you said Emmitt Smith. So you taking all three of us with you. Here we go.
We'll see.
That was Emmitt Smith.
Yeah.
Before we get to the
All right.
10th and final question, go ahead and follow me, subscribe to me, comment how you did on the video. Also share the video to your friends and family, see if you do better than they do. 10th and final question, how many players have ran for over 2,000 yards in a season all time?
All right, I'm gonna rewind that and play the question again.
We did follow you too, guy. We gotta give him his credits.
10th and final question. How many players have ran for over 2,000 yards in a season all time? How many players have ran for over 2,000 yards in a season all time?
How
Okay.
many? 2,000
Yeah.
in a season?
So
CJ2K.
who?
Chris Johnson.
Chris Johnson,
Oh yeah. Okay.
Adrian Peterson, Saquon just did it a couple of years ago.
OJ.
OJ. Yeah.
Yeah,
Dickerson.
Dickerson. Yeah. So is that 5? 6?
I lost count.
did
That was
did
5.
I think Derrick Henry's done it, or has he just gotten close?
No, who is that? Wait, I just had a name.
Who was the last one that was just?
Did y'all say Adrian Peterson?
Yes,
Okay.
Yeah, he said
Saquon was the one that just did it.
Right.
I don't think McCaffrey's done it
No, he's
because he hasn't played long enough. No, it's injuries.
Yeah.
Injuries.
Yeah.
We said Peterson. We said Dickerson. We said
Saquon.
We said Derrick.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Johnson. So we have 5.
That's 5. O.J. Simpson.
OJ.
Barry Sanders.
Barry Sanders did it. I don't think he ever ran for 2,000 in a season. For some reason, I don't feel like he did.
Yeah,
They don't sound familiar.
Okay, all right. I'm from Detroit. He ran it in 97. My auntie will be mad if I didn't know that.
Oh.
Okay. So what is that, 7?
Yeah.
I feel like it's over 10 though.
I don't think
believe
so.
it's that.
Yeah, I think it's still single.
Because actually, my guy didn't. I don't think Walter ran for 2,000.
He definitely did.
Well, you gotta say definitely. He got close, sure.
Right. No, he did. I'm saying I said definitely because if he did, it would definitely be somebody I would have said
You can fix it. I don't like how you said it. Like he couldn't did it. He was the NFL leading rusher.
already. He
Anyway,
was the rusher.
So let's go with 7. I say we stop
7
at
feels about right.
7, 8. So what the kids say, 6, 7. So we gonna say 7, 8, 7.
Yeah. Because Jonathan Taylor got close, but then he got hurt.
Yeah, I think it's a lot. Who was that one time? Hold on. That was real close, and they would. Yeah, I can't remember hearing the conversation. No, Denver, Terrell Davis.
Terrell Davis do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
He did it in like 97 or 98, right?
I don't know what year it was, but I think he did it.
It was definitely one of those Super Bowl years.
Yeah, after we get the answer, we're gonna look it up.
8.
That's 8.
Yeah.
Yeah,
8.
let's go with 8.
All right, let's
I
see.
like 8. That's a good number.
All right, here we go.
That was 9.
Who did we miss?
How many NFL running backs have ran for 2,000 yards?
Well, we know it's 9, but who were they?
OJ. Who did we say?
We
said
OJ.
OJ, Eric Dickerson, Barry Sanders, Terrell Davis, Jamal Lewis.
Yeah.
Jamal Lewis. Oh, with Baltimore.
Yeah.
Because you got Dickerson, Peterson, and this is in order. Dickerson, Peterson, Lewis, Sanders, Derrick, Davis, Johnson, Barkley, and OJ.
That definitely wasn't in order. But not in chronological.
Now we're OJ.
It's in years.
It's in yards.
It's in
Oh.
years.
I got an order of yards.
I got it in years.
Yeah, Dickerson was
OJ
definitely
wouldn't be at the bottom.
hurt.
Yeah,
OJ.
OJ, Dickerson, Sanders, Davis, Lewis, Johnson,
Oh man, that should have been a question. I didn't even want you to finish now because I
Peterson,
could have got that one right.
Henderson, Henry, and then Saquon in 24.
Hmm. Hmm. That's
Yeah.
fun.
And Saquon
Mhm.
got it with 2005 yards.
Mhm.
Yeah. CK got
OJ
it
just got it with
2006.
2003. Then you were
And
talking about
he got 2003 yards.
Davis, who just got it with 2008.
Well, they all really just barely got it. But Eric Dickerson was over 2100.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Saquon would have caught him if he played in that game. Saquon definitely would have got it.
If he played what?
The last
He
game.
sat out the last game,
Oh,
even though
okay.
once he got over
That was
2,000, he
right because
decided to sit out.
he got 2005. So, all right, that was good. That's good. We can kind of end it now. With that, that was fun. Shout out to Sports Craziness guy for 10 questions. We appreciate you. Um, and yeah, that's it.
Give me
All
more
right.
music.
Well, thanks everybody, even though I was late coming on.
Mhm.
But thanks everybody for tuning in to another episode of Fourth and Family, where family comes first and every down matters. We'll see y'all next time.